What amazing matches we have just seen. Now, before I get into the review, I just have to let you know I've got some good news. This video is brought to you by the wonderful people in Free Trade. Free Trade have partnered with me on this video, so I have to say thank you so much to them. And listen up, because this could be very interesting to you. Free Trade is about commission-free investing. We allow everyone to invest, and it is about building your wealth over the long term. The point is that you undertake long-term healthy investing. It is about doing it little and often, crucially, for affordable amounts. You must make informed decisions on your investment choices. There is so many ways we can help with that. There is a newsletter that comes out daily called Honey. I love it. I implore you to make sure that you sign up to that. Of course, I have to remind you that your capital is at risk. Your portfolio could go down as well as up, and you may not get back what you put in. Right, all you have to do now is click the link in the description below. It's freetrade.io/Rory. If you sign up, Free Trade will give you a free share that could be worth up to £200, and it could be in anything. It could be in Manchester United. It could be in Greggs. It could be in Diageo. So click the link, freetrade.io/Rory, and get your free share. And let's start investing.
Viva Ronaldo! Viva Ronaldo!
The second that I press, don't involve me in this. Do not involve me in that nonsense. The second I press record, do you know I thought you were going to do that, and you did. Huge win. You've got to be over the moon.
I am delighted. I feel like how you felt last night, bro. When you won the poker. I am absolutely delighted. Seeing Cristiano Ronaldo home. My dad's messaging me saying, "Oh, I've had such an amazing..." It's just class. It's class. Cristiano Ronaldo's back. We win 4-1. He scores 2. Bruno scores. Everyone said he was going to be affected by Ronaldo's arrival. He scores. Pogba gets 2 more assists. That's 7 for the season already from him. 7? Yeah, so he's looking for Thierry Henry's record of 20.
Do you know what that means he's done? That means he's equalled the best ever output from Paul Scholes already. In a single season. I believe that was 7.
Paul Scholes played a lot deeper later in his career, which
but at any point in his career, 7 was his. That's incredible. 7 was his maximum assist.
When you put that way,
Pogba's done it before October.
Yeah, mental. Is this 4th game of the season?
It's ridiculous.
4th game of the season.
That is huge, isn't it?
It's massive, and it shows you the kind of if you just put that there, you've got Ronaldo, Bruno, Pogba.
Did you think that it would be? I think everybody anticipated Cristiano Ronaldo having a brilliant impact at Manchester United. Yeah. But realistically, in your wildest dreams, did you anticipate 2 goals, setting you on your way, playing as well as you did at points, controlling the game the way that he did? Is this just a dream come true, or did you actually anticipate this?
I had a few feelings. One of them was, it's going to be the greatest day at Old Trafford ever, because I'm not there. One of them was it's going to be amazing, isn't it? And then you just think Cristiano Ronaldo is inevitable. He's even got Liverpool fans saying Viva Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is inevitable. So I just thought he's going to score, we're going to win. And then there is always that little, and you were someone that was clinging to that hope of Newcastle coming, crashing the party, one of their players giving it the Sue in the away end, all of that stuff. And I buy into things like that. Yeah. Because I've been to games, or I've watched games where you go there expecting this is the day, this is the occasion, we need to arrive. I used the Munich Memorial one after 50 years as an example. There was so much emotion, different emotions that day, but it took our eye off the ball, and I just thought potentially that could happen again, but it didn't. And I think the goal just before half time really helped. Yeah,
the timing of that was annoying, because up until that point, Newcastle had done well.
They were forcing us out wide. Yeah. And then just launching crosses into the box. And of course, Ronaldo's dangerous to defend against. But if you're a centre half, that's where you're comfortable. All right, if balls are coming in, I'll get in the air and I'll challenge for them. They were making it very congested in there. We were trying little passes into feet and then flicks out the feet, and it just weren't working. And that's where our goal was going to come from. Mason Greenwood cutting in, having a shot. And everyone will look at that and say that's a tap-in, and it is.
No.
But when you look at the movement of Ronaldo, he anticipates it. He makes sure he's in front of the defender.
You have to. You always have to be there. Being there is a skill in itself.
And be onside.
Being there, available to score the goal, is a skill. A very difficult skill to master. And also, I'm very much of the opinion that there's no such thing as a bad goal. Yeah. There's no such thing. I don't care if it's a tap in. If you're there to put it in the back of the net, players have made careers. Pippo Inzaghi, all that. They've made careers out of it. Exactly. So, how significant is this result? What does it mean
You
in a
have to
bigger
take it
picture?
into consideration. It's 3 points. It's 3 points.
Feels more symbolic than that to me.
It could be symbolic in the sense that, you know, if we drew or dropped points today, it's kind of like it puts a flattener on everything, doesn't it? Whereas now the momentum's up, the energies are up. We're going to be going into the game against Young Boys. Positive. West Ham, I think, are next in the league.
Yeah.
We're going to be positive. We've got no Mikel Antonio. So if you keep winning your games, suddenly I just did my review and I likened it to, do you remember 2012-13? We lost our first game of the season then, but we just signed Van Persie. And it felt like, boom, something's happening. And that's how it feels at the moment. But you can always have those moments and there'll be fine margins in games. And if it goes either way, the momentum that it builds can be great.
Yeah.
Or the demoralisation from it, if that's a real word,
no,
can be awful, do you know what I mean? So it's like, we're in that catch-22 at the minute. If one result goes
Use
wrong,
this as a springboard or you're back to square one.
Yeah, and I think it's hopefully a springboard.
Interesting to see Bruno Fernandes score. Brilliant goal.
Worldy.
Pinger. But interesting to see him score because there was some conjecture that the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo could be detrimental to the development and progress of Bruno. Didn't look like that, did it?
There will be a drop-off in goals from everyone because of Ronaldo. In the same way that when Ronaldo left Man United, everyone else scored more goals.
Yeah.
I always think that's the way things are going to go, but you take that because you've got Cristiano Ronaldo. But in terms of influence on the team, he had a lot of influence today. He was still trying to make things tick. They were linking up well. Did you see the start of the game? As soon as we kicked off, Ronaldo and Bruno just pushed up front. It was really weird, wasn't it? Like, it became a front two almost. And I think he will be probably the foil for Ronaldo when Ronaldo's in and around the final third. And one of the things that used to frustrate me about Bruno, and he did it a few times today, so I could be wrong, but his decision making at times, not all the time because he's a world-class player, could be very frustrating. Like how many times I've gone to, why are you shooting? Or like, and you like, bloody hell, just pass the ball.
Lay off easy,
And I'm hoping Ronaldo now being here takes that away from him, because now he's not thinking, I have to win this game.
It's not up to him, is it? It's not up to him to decide the game.
It's more of a team now.
It's a team effort.
You got Cavani, you got Ronaldo, you got Sancho, you got, you know.
Good team, isn't it? And what about Paul Pogba on such good form?
7 assists.
Did you anticipate this from him?
Yeah, I've always rated Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that I've always rated Paul Pogba. I always want him to stay at the club, and I believe this is what he does. And Cristiano Ronaldo is going to eat this season. I think Pogba's got it in his head. I want the assist record.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo's here and he wants to score goals. So
2 and 2 makes a Christmas cake, doesn't it?
It does. And I think when you see, I think it was Pogba's first season back, Zlatan should have had 50 goals that season.
Yeah.
All set up by Pogba. And he missed so many chances. Ronaldo ain't doing that.
Yeah, no, I think that you could be onto something. We're doing our podcast, it will be out on Monday. Make sure that you tune in. Make sure that you tune in. The link will be in the description. But Adam and I, if you don't know already, have a podcast that we will be recording to push out on Monday. So
we record every Monday. It's out every Monday in the afternoon around 4 or 5 p.m. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. We cover loads of topics. If you want to get your questions in, hashtag on Twitter, Makola, MCKOLA, N, the letter N, Rory, and we'll find some questions, and we've got a section of the show where we'll read those questions out. But
fabulous.
Keep it locked. We've been hitting the charts on that.
It's amazing.
Easy.
Thank you all so much. So please make sure you subscribe to that. Make sure as well right now, that you go and subscribe to Mr. Makola. Get on that. I'll put the link in the description. But today hasn't been ideal. But I'm now about to watch Chelsea win. I'm convinced. So hopefully Chelsea can improve my mood.
It's saying, Viva Ronaldo.